In the enchanting city of Armington, nestled amidst rolling hills and majestic forests, a peculiar phenomenon occurred. Statues were mysteriously coming to life, and engaging in conversations with surprised people who passed by. The phenomenon began one serene morning when the sun's golden rays painted the cobblestone streets of Armington. As the townspeople went about their daily routines, they couldn't help but notice something extraordinary. The statues, that adorned the city's squares and gardens, were no longer frozen in their stony forms. Instead, they had taken on lifelike qualities, with their features animated and their expressions vividly alive. The news of this enchanting occurrence spread like wildfire through the city. Initially met with astonishment and disbelief, soon curious individuals ventured forth to witness the phenomenon firsthand. A sense of wonder and excitement enveloped the city as both locals and visitors experienced the unexpected delight of conversing with these once immobile works of art. The statues, now imbued with life, displayed personalities as diverse as the sculptures themselves. A playful cherub spoke with the children, a regal knight shared tales of chivalry and valor, and a pensive philosopher engaged in profound discussions about life and existence. Some statues spoke in riddles and poetry, while others recounted the history of Armington itself. Word of these conversations traveled beyond Armington's borders, drawing the attention of scholars, artists, and adventurers from distant lands. The city's tranquil streets turned into bustling thoroughfares, as people flocked to witness this extraordinary occurrence. Inns and taverns were abuzz with tales of animated sculptures, and artists were inspired to capture the magic on canvas and in verse. As time passed, the townspeople developed unique relationships with these newfound companions. Locals would take leisurely strolls through the city, engaging in discussions with their stony friends, seeking advice, sharing stories, and even finding solace in the quiet company of these sentient statues. The phenomenon also sparked philosophical debates about the nature of art, life, and the boundaries between the two. Yet, as enchanting as this phenomenon was, questions lingered. No one could determine the cause of this transformation, and there were whispers of both ancient magic and celestial intervention. The statues, though lively and communicative, retained their stony nature, often returning to their original poses once conversations concluded. The townspeople wondered if this phenomenon would be fleeting or enduring, if the statue's newfound life had a purpose, and what the consequences might be. This extraordinary occurrence piqued the curiosity of a young and intrepid girl named Laura. She was entering her junior year at high school, had just turned 17 years of age, and was looking for an adventure. Laura, with her insatiable thirst for adventure, and love for all things mystical, embarked on a quest to uncover the truth behind the talking statues. Armed with a weathered old journal from her grandfather, she set out to solve the enigma of the talking statues. In the heart of the city, stood an exquisite marble sculpture of an old bearded wizard. Laura regarded the wizard as one of her friends. They had spoken many times over the past year, since the statues began to talk, and they shared a mutual fondness for each other. Now, on her quest to discover the truth, she approached the old wizard, who smiled at her as she grew closer. As she stood before him, clutching the worn journal of her grandfather, the young woman felt a mixture of excitement and trepidation. The journal contained hints and clues, passed down through generations, about how to interact with magical creatures in a way that would compel them to reveal truths they held. Her heart raced, but her resolve remained firm. With a deep breath, she looked into the wizard's eyes and spoke the carefully crafted words from the journal. "Guardian of the enchanted stone, I seek the truth hidden within the folds of time. By the binding threads of past and present, I beseech you to share the secrets that lie dormant no more." The wizard's smile deepened, displaying a blend of admiration and approval. He nodded, recognizing the significance of her words and her understanding of the ancient ways. As the last syllable echoed in the air, a subtle shift occurred in the atmosphere. The air hummed with a strange energy, and the surrounding sounds seemed to fade into the background. "Young seeker of truths," the wizard began, his voice rich and resonant, carrying the weight of ages. "Within the heart of Armington, where art and life intertwine, a tapestry of magic was woven by forces unseen. Long ago, A pact was forged between the ethereal realms and the spirit of creativity that dwells within the hearts of those who shape the world. It is this pact that has granted us, the stone sentinels, a voice to speak and a soul to commune. Laura listened, her eyes wide with wonder. The wizard's words painted a vivid picture of a world where art and magic converged in ways she had never imagined. Your journey to seek the truth is not in vain, the wizard continued. Within these interactions, between you and me, lies a greater purpose, and a reminder that even the seemingly insignificant can possess the spark of life, and that the boundaries between what is real, and what is imagined, are interchangeable. Seek the answers within your very being, for they are there, and you will be amazed by what you discover in your quest. The old wizard looked at Laura with a knowing smile, acknowledging the revelation she had just received. The truth she had sought was both profound and enigmatic, an invitation to explore the interconnectedness of art, magic, and the human spirit. And, with those final words, the wizard's animation began to fade. His form slowly turned back to hard stone, his gaze fixed in an eternal state of contemplation. As she turned away from the old wizard, Laura carried with her not only the secret of how to elicit honest responses from the living statues, but also a newfound understanding of the world's mysteries. Her quest for truth had only just begun, and the enchanting city of Armington held more wonders and revelations than she could have ever anticipated.